Hi everyone, my name is Masubi and today I will be doing a tutorial on a type of screen printing. It's not really screen printing, but it kind of is. It gives a similar effect. It's great for one-off pieces, especially for things with cosplay. If you've got an emblem or something you want to put on a costume, it works really well. It's great for small detailing. It can be used for larger detailing. It depends how much time you really want to spend and how much of the fabric and obviously the fabric paint that you want to use. So to do this technique you'll need your fabric, a simple piece of white with me today, some sort of fabric paint like a puff paint. I've just got a black touch textile gloss fabric puff paint thing, some sort of card. I've just got a old game gift card. Doesn't matter what card, usually something with quite a nice smooth edge, quite thin, quite strong. You'll need some sort of tape. I'd recommend masking tape. Today I'm using sellotape simply because we've run out. As featured in one of my previous blog posts, today I'm going to be using latex gloves, rubber gloves, just to stop the mess, and obviously scissors are always handy. The effect I'm going for today, kind of stumbled across it. It was because I was looking to do a small costume in literally a matter of hours. This is a t-shirt I actually created trying to use spray paint because I thought that would work. I wore it for the custom black cat shoot with Stacey Rebecca. As you can see, it's quite faded. It's not really come out very well. It's really bitty where it's picked up on all the fabric, and it's just not worn very well. If I'd maybe had time to add layers upon layers of it, it might have worked, but I wasn't overly convinced, so I needed another technique. This brings me on to the technique I'm going to be doing today, which I actually created this t-shirt with. As you can see, a Punisher t-shirt. I used tape just to kind of mask out the design. As you can see, it's quite faded. You tend to find with the darker fabrics and the lighter paint you have to put more layers on, but this is the kind of effect I was going for, the washed out. It's a lot like in the Punisher films, he has a t-shirt a bit like this, so that's where I've gone for with this one. Today we're going to go with a much simpler design, just so you know it's quicker and easier, and you can do as complicated or as simple as you like. So we start with cutting the tape to your shape. I'm just going to do kind of a Fifth Element inspired type symbol, I think, today. Put your tape where you want it on the fabric. Be sure to flatten it nice and securely, so you've got no bubbles and raised edges. You will find that the paint will go under those and you won't have a nice straight edge, which is fine if you're after that, but today I want to try and create something quite clean. So okay, so the design is on. I will show you briefly, but I don't know how well you'll be able to see it with the sellotape being quite see-through. You might be able to see it. Just done 3 lines just for the purpose of this. I will start by putting my latex gloves on. All you really need to do to start is get your paint, get your fabric, and put some paint at the top of your design. Just a blob, a couple of blobs. Grab a piece of card and just run it down the design. You may need to go over a few bits like in the corners, sometimes it doesn't take. As you will see, this is a really simple way of doing this. So repeat again, if you run out of paint just put a little bit of blob on the top or the bottom and drag the card down with the paint. Smash it on. There you go. You should be able to see the kind of pattern now. I'd recommend letting it dry. If you find that it's a little bit see-through, you know, you've got this kind of effect and you want it thicker, wait for it to dry and add another layer over the top, and do that as many times as you like depending on what kind of effect you're after. So I'm going to cheat now and actually take this tape off, and then you can see there's the design. As you can see, there are some areas where it's not quite right. Just here there's some blobby bits where I didn't put the sellotape down properly. That's why you have to securely fix it, just because you do get these little blobby bits. But there you go. There's screen printing my way. Pretty simple, it's pretty cheap, and it's easy to do. And yeah, I hope that was of some use. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'll be putting more tutorials on my blog, masubi.co.uk, and you can also find me on Facebook, facebook.com/masubi with 2 eyes. And for now, that's goodbye. You're so grumpy. You're so grumpy. I will eat the world.